Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to the vlog. So today's Sunday and it is 5:30 in the morning. So we're headed out 100 kilometers going south, maybe past the provincial border today. Sinit is in front. So at the moment we are only two riders going to the south. Hopefully Dennis can catch up later, so he didn't wake up early. And as you can see, Sinit is now very far away from me. Let's listen to that.
And so, starting at the city of Batak, we paced quite a bit past, knowing Dennis was catching up. He was late though and didn't wake up early, so I guess that's the penalty for that. And for our ride today, we planned to cycle for about 100 kilometers going to the south, and it was nice. The sun was up and the sky is clear. No indication of rain, although there is a bit of a headwind. We still managed to cruise for around 35 to 38 kilometers an hour. We take turns on pacing, although it's just the two of us for the time being, and that made the ride pretty much easy for us. Then we passed the border arch in Badok, Ilocos Norte, and that marks our first 40 kilometers, then straight up to the first town of Ilocos Sur, which is the town of Sinait.
Okay, so we just passed the border arc of Ilocos Norte, and from here at the last town of Ilocos Norte, which is Badok, the next town, which is the first town of Sinait if you are coming from Ilocos Norte or the north, is the town called Sinait. And with it, go a little bit fast. We were taking turns on pacing, so maybe speed of 36 to 38 kilometers an hour. And from Loag, I think we average about 32 kilometers an hour, and we are now at 42 kilometers from the capital of Loag. So Dennis isn't around yet, so told him that he should catch up to us, and told him that maybe we'll go a little bit slow, but I guess I lied. And right now I am just taking a short recovery because there is a slight headwind, maybe going crosswind also. So hopefully when we go home, it would be a tailwind, and we can go a little bit fast going home. And also there is a segment from or starting from the entrance to Pinili until the Curimo Triangle. So I'm guessing, although Sinit knows that there is a segment there, I'm guessing we'll go as fast as we can just to test ourselves, maybe because a friend of ours from, I think, Cabugao or San Juan, named Sir Don Solano, he averaged in that segment for about 44 kilometers an hour, so it's fast. It is a 7 kilometers long segment, and he averaged about 44 kilometers, so I can tell you if you can beat that. So hoping we could at least get around 38 to 40 kilometers an hour later. So yeah, let's find out maybe a bit later. And we are almost at the town of Sinit.
Sir Nick was in front, by the way, and upon arriving to our usual stop at a 7-Eleven store, Sir Nick was not there. So when I look up at my cyclo-computer, the distance from our start was only about 45 kilometers, so we were less for about 5, and I thought that was the reason why Sir Nick was not around, and he's still going forward for another 5 more kilometers, so that we'll have exactly 100 when we get home. And after getting back to the town of Sinait, we chill for a moment at the 7-Eleven store, which then eventually catch up to us. And after a short break, and then while we were getting ready to take off, a fellow cyclist also had catch up to us, and it was Sir Rudy and his friend. They started cycling from Manila, and their destination was at Loag City, and they cycled around 430 plus kilometers, and they asked us if they can join and somehow give them a helping hand pacing them back to Loag. And we are honored to be in assistance with them, and then we started cycling back to Loag. They were quite strong, knowing that they already pedaled for around 430 plus kilometers, and they can still follow us with a speed of 40 kilometers an hour. Also, Sir Rudy has swapped his carbon road bike to a classic steel road bike because he hit a pothole hard enough to crack his stem. So that is one big factor he's trying to cope up with. But all went well until we reached the city of Loag, and they also treated us a breakfast, a good reward for a hard work, don't you think? But upon seeing all the kilometers that they've gained, they were less for about 18 to 20 kilometers more to lock in a 500 kilometers ride. So they decided to cycle for another 20 kilometers, and also we were committed as well in helping them. So after we finished eating, hop on our bikes, and then started cycling again for about 20 kilometers more.
So finishing this off, we're gonna be traveling to the north side of Ilocos Norte, so maybe until the town of Pasukin, and then that is maybe 15 kilometers. So after that, getting back to the Java Hotel, which the family of Sir Rudy's owned. So yeah, so that's the plan, and it is now 9 a.m. in the morning, and it is a little bit hot, but it's still fine. So yeah, let's finish this off now and get home soon. Yes, we did it. Finally, they got the 500 kilometers. Okay, so that's done. The ride is finished and we're now going home. So glad that we could help our fellow cyclists with their journey. And it has been a tough ride, but it was very exciting. And yeah, I'm glad that this is already done. So yes, this ends the vlog, and hope to see you guys again soon. And we're planning to do a another epic ride this coming third week of July. So better subscribe to the channel if you want to watch that. And yeah, that's been it. Subscribe and see you guys very soon.